everyone. I am so super excited. I finally got my little kiddie pool, doggy pool. Not sure who it's for, but I don't have any little kids anymore, but I do have a couple dogs, but they might not fit in here. Anyway, I'm so excited. I get to try the spin today. I don't know. I've got the canvas kind of taped on, and then I've got this thing, the cake spinner, taped to the plastic, and the plastic taped to the pool. I don't know. Let's see how it goes, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So let me share with you first what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do the Drizzle-Swipe-Wreck-Spin, and I'm going to use pretty much the same colors I used on this one. This one wasn't spun though; it was tilted because I didn't have my spinner. So, but I loved the colors, so I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that one, do those colors on my first spin. So, let me show you what I've got. I changed one thing, and I'll tell you what that is. So, give me just a sec, and I'll pull those over. Okay. So the colors that we have are, this is the Amsterdam yellowish green. So that's that one. Let's see, this one is this metallic paint collection from Modern Masters, and it's called Glacier Blue. So all these, I actually had a little left from the last time, but super pretty. So let's see, my next color is this one, and this one is Amsterdam's greenish blue. So this one was yellowish green and greenish blue. I'm not sure what I said for that one. And then I have this metallic green, which is Artist Loft. And then I have two primary elements. This is the sunflower, and it comes in the jar of pigments. So that's that one. And then the second one is a Bling It, and last time I used pixie dust, but I thought I would try this one. It's called Sea Goddess, and since it's kind of got that bluish color, I thought it might go nicely with the blues and greens, versus the pixie dust is more of a lighter yellow. So this, the Bling Its give it an iridescent kind of pearlescent kind of finish. So anyway, those are the 6 colors I'm going to use, and they're all mixed up with the bloom recipe. And in this case, the recipe I used is 3 parts of the Bare Untinted Deep Base paint, which is this. Hopefully you can see that. 3 parts of this, and 1 part of the polyacrylic from Minwax. And I just mix that up in a cup, and then whatever I have left, I'll pour it in some cups to save it for next time. What's really cool though is, like this one, I added some more of the medium, stirred it up, and oh my gosh, it was like really usable without even adding more paint. I did end up adding just a little tiny bit, but it's crazy. Like, you can just extend your color and keep adding. So that, yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, let me get my white house paint out that I'm going to use for my pillow, and we'll get started. I poured some of my house paint. It's the Walmart, just regular semi-gloss. I think semi-gloss. I always forget that. Yeah, semi-gloss. Just regular Walmart house paint. It's not thinned with anything in this for this times. I have done a few of these where I've got a little bit thinner version where I've added a little Floetrol water into the house paint. So we're gonna do this way because this is my first spin, and I want to follow the instructions. This is inspired by a YouTube artist named Kathleen Miller. I really don't know if she's the inventor of this process, but she is the one whose videos I've seen, and she's the one I see referenced a lot for this technique. So I want to give her credit for that. Anyway, let's see. So after we get the pillow paint on here, we're gonna go ahead and drizzle all the colors. Let me put my apron on, although I'm not sure it matters because I got this nice protective edge here. So let's see what we're doing here. So I'm going to start with the dark colors. And a little bit thick, but I'll just... So I finally learned that apparently if you have the radio on in the background while you're doing these and you try to put a video up on YouTube, some of the songs get flagged or copyrighted. I usually listen to pretty old music, and none of them were getting, you know, there didn't seem like there was any issues, and then all of a sudden I got one that was copyrighted on me, and I think YouTube, like I followed some process. I think it got fixed so it could be used, but then I still had a few others recorded that were the same way. So the last couple of videos I'm gonna have to like silence out some sections just to try and keep them from getting copyrighted. But it's kind of a bummer because I like to do this with some music on, but oh well. So let's see, this is the metallic green. I really hope this works. I'm so excited. If it doesn't work, I'm still going to put the video up just because, you know, make everyone feel better, to see how hard it is sometimes to get them to work, or how easy it is. It might just come out perfect. So this is the Glacier Blue, and I just have the one jar of that. I got it at Michael's along with a couple other colors. Haven't been over there in a while. I kind of assume they still carry it, but it was kind of expensive, so I used a coupon, but it's actually pretty cool. I love the color. Kind of bought it before I knew like exactly what I was doing. I just went and bought a bunch of random acrylic paints to try a bunch of stuff. So okay, I'm gonna do this one, the Bling It, next, and then I'll put the yellow on top. Yeah, kind of don't know if, you know, these are supposed to be used in the same vein as all the other paints, the Bling Its, but it's kind of what I've been doing. A little more in the middle. Okay, let's set this over here, and then I'll do the yellow. Okay. This gets a little too thick, probably. Yeah, this one's pretty thick. I'm gonna pour a little polyacrylic in it. See if I can. Stir this a little. Maybe a little better, I don't know. These little containers, they're reusable and they're from the dollar store here. I've got a package of like, I don't know, about 10 or 12 for $1, I think it was. Let's see. Still thick, but oh well. You know what I've found though with these drizzles is you can just be really random and they can still sort of just work. So yeah, let me move these out of the way. Otherwise they'll get all covered in paint. Okay. Now the swipe color I'm going to use, because what I used on the other one is this, it's Van Dyke Brown from Amsterdam. It's the Activator, I guess, mixed with Floetrol, and it's about 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, approximately. I think that's what it is. That's what I have it on marked on here, so that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna put the paint on this tile, and then I'm gonna use this to swipe. So I don't know if you can see this tile over here, but it's, oh no, I just made a goobery mess. Of course I did. Great. Okay. Should how I manage that. It's down here. Okay. So we're gonna dip that in, and I'm gonna go through. I keep forgetting I'm on a spinner, so I can actually swivel it. Oh, and this is a 12 by 12 canvas. It's just to the, like, just barely over the edge of my spinner, and that's why I kind of taped it on, just because I just didn't think it was gonna stay on there when I spin it. So I'm hoping that this will, anyway, we'll see. Maybe just a little down in here. So, what do you think? Some really pretty cells forming. So pretty. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna grab a stick so we can do the wreck part. Let's see. Okay. And honestly, like, there's really not a rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this exactly. It's just kind of a random thing. And Okay. So, what do you think? Think it's gonna spin? I don't know. I'm not seeing as much lacing as I'd like, but I mean, I see some around the edges, but not in the middle. So, kind of hopeful that those will show up, but maybe they're supposed to be there before I spin. I'm not sure. Okay, guys. Idiot. Wish me luck here. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Well, let's go the other way. That. Yeah, definitely not getting all the lacing I like, but it's definitely kind of cool. I wonder if I should add some more of the brown across the middle. Maybe I wonder if my activator doesn't have enough Floetrol in it. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? I don't know. Let me try this. So I still have some activator over here on the tile. It's really weird. It doesn't feel the same when I try and drag it. Okay. So, except I managed to dribble my finger in it. Maybe the problem is I'm trying to go too far with it. Maybe I need to maybe, just maybe, I need to start in the middle with the brown so we get some more cells right in the middle. Let's see. There we go. Do maybe one or two more. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know if a second swipe is even allowed. I guess you could do what you want, though, right? Okay, let's spin it again and see what's going on here. Stick my finger in it again. Right there. That is not what I wanted to do. Good thing I can spin that right off, right? Or that's the plan. Okay, let's... That's funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do something right there. Like, I think I'm gonna have to swipe it to pull it down. Wow. This is just really a mess. No. Okay. Okay, we're almost back over this corner over here. Okay. I think that did it. Took it over the corner. Definitely some weird areas on this. It's really, I mean, there's like some really cool, pretty spots, but then there's also some really weird ones. So I'm trying to decide, like, this area is just really bizarre. So, you know, this is my first one, so I'm just gonna be nice to myself and I'm gonna try, just keep trying a few things. I'm gonna add a little more of the brown to this spot right here. See if I can perk it up a little. Touched it again. Not too bad. Darn it. That looks weird again. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I have to scrape it, right? That's okay, right? Let's do, it's definitely getting a lot thinner from spinning it so much. So, oh, and dang it, there we go. You can just see me in my failure mode right now. Oh. How do they keep their canvas on their spinner? Like, I see some people with like 2x4s or like sticks or something, but like, how is that any different? Like, are you taping the canvas to those, or what's the deal? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I think, you know what? It's definitely a little better. I do think it's a little better than it was. I'm going to tilt it just a little to see if I can, where I wrecked it just a minute ago, I want to try and unwreck that area just a little. I don't think there's not a lot of paint left on here. But, okay. Well, it's my first one, right? That's okay. So I think the message is you want to do smaller swipes so that you get, or start in the middle so that you keep some of the swipe color on the canvas so that it's not along the edges. And then make sure it's attached to your cake spinner a little bit better. So yowza. Well, I just ruined my corners. There's a lot of lessons learned on this project. What not to do. So, probably not supposed to do that either, but I don't want white corners, so maybe. You know, I think I like it well enough to keep it, so I'm gonna go with that. Okay, guys, this is my first attempt at doing a spin. Oops, got a lot of glare on it there. So I think it came out okay for my first one. So yeah, I'm gonna call it an okay one. So, and here's the second one I did. It just has some really, really fabulous areas, like right up in there. And then some areas that are a little but yeah. So kind of cool. Hope you enjoyed watching me make a mess and all that good stuff. So thanks again for watching. I hope you'll subscribe and hit the like button. Just trying to grow the channel, and I know it takes a while, but appreciate your support. Thanks.